What's up YouTube? Today we're reviewing the Onetigris Stella 4 two-man tent. Let's get on with it. Right, so with the tent, what you get is your pack of tent pegs, which are the aluminium stake style with the little tabs to pull them out. And you get two sets of aluminium poles. Right, you also get a 20D nylon fly sheet and a 20D nylon inner with a 40D base to it, which is a little bit thicker because there's no ground sheet, so it just gives you that extra layer of support on the bottom. Right, let's get it pitched up. So it's a pitch inner first, and you only have one set of aluminium pole, two sets of aluminium poles, but one big one because they're all attached in this like X shape. They go together really nice and quick, and there's a nice swivel on the top to get it into shape. What you do on this one is you have nice eyelet tabs on all four corners. Just push the pole into, go to the opposite corner and do the same without it popping out like it just did. So into the corner, there we go, and then the same on the other two corners. That's just done that really awkwardly. Right, where's the other one? That's the last one. So this is a freestanding tent with our favourite clips, which just clip onto the pole in all four corners, which just makes it nice and simple. Instead of having to push it through material, getting it snagged. And it also makes it a lot quicker to put up. Like so. So what you can do with the freestanding one is pick it up, move it wherever you like we had to do in Snowdon, which you might have seen on one of our last videos. Right, you have one last pole, which is just this 3-piece, just straight line. What that does is go over the top. It's actually a little bit awkward. There's two little tabs on the end where you just slot it into here. Just got to give it a bit of a push. There we go. Keeps the top completely tight. And this being a 20D nylon with no vents means it's completely waterproof when you're putting it up in the rain, which keeps everything dry inside. So this is it up without the fly. So as you can see, there's a door on both sides, which makes access from either side. Yeah, and the doors go opposite ways. So you can have someone sleeping head to tail, which means they can get in either way. Right, I'm going to put the fly on and then we'll have a look inside. Let's just get it out from under here. The fly is nice and easy to put on. Just got to find the right corners, which is that. Straight on over the top. And as you can see here, there's a little clasp, goes on all four corners. Like that. So you might just have to adjust it slightly because of the pole that goes over the middle. It has a little spot that it has to sit in. Then once you get it in there, it sits nicely everywhere else. There we go. So being the ripstop nylon, it does stretch if you have it up for a long period of time. But on the corners here you have your little adjusters. You can just nip them up every couple of days, depending on how long you have it up. Right, so I'm just going to peg it out just so we can see it properly. There's not a lot of pegging points on this tent because it's quite taut anyway. Right, that's it pegged out in the four corners. I won't do the guy lines for a minute, but on the two ends, you just pop them open like that, which keeps everything together nicely. And then the door, you do that one there. And you have a little vent stick here, which just keeps that open. You can roll this one back with a little tab here, which needs adjusting. So what you do to adjust these is you just pinch the corners, pull it up. Simple as that. So before we have a look around, I'll just do a couple of facts on this. So it's a 2 kilogram tent with all the poles, all the pegs. The dimensions are 2.1 meters by 1.3 wide by 1.15 meters high. So it's quite a nice sized tent, especially for one person. You could squeeze one person and a child, one person and a dog, maybe 2 adults if you weren't packing very heavily. But we'll have a look around and then we'll head inside. And here's the inside. So on the inside, there's plenty of room, as you can see. I'm 6'1" and I have quite a lot of room here. And if I move up to one side, plenty of room for a second person or a small child or dog. And what you do have is a small vestibule area here. And on this side, you have the vestibule area here, and when the doors, well, the other half of the fly shut there, you have a lot more room. I'll do that one back up. So what you get inside is a large pocket there, a large pocket here, a smaller pocket there, and a small pocket here. So you have 4 nice sized pockets. As you can see, there's no vents in here, which means it's very warm in here, making it a 4 seasons tent. So you can camp in all weathers. And also, because there's no vents, if the outer touches the inner, you don't get any leaks coming through. But what you do have for ventilation, if you need it, is you have a bug net on both doors so you can let some cool air through. And both doors have the tabs so you can fold them back just like this one, and a lantern hook on the top. You've also got some tabs on all 4 corners up here. Don't know what they're for, but I'm sure I can make use of them. So my opinion on this tent, I love it really. I've used it on, we went to Snowdon for 3 nights, 4 days, and I've used it up on Dartmoor, Great Miss. I've not had it in any heavy winds yet, but when it's all guyed out, this thing is solid. It's completely waterproof. We've had it in some serious rain when we went to Snowdon. It rained all night, didn't have a single drip inside. It's very warm, so it can be a downside if you're taking this out in the summer. But if you're a cold sleeper, then it's perfect. So I got this from Onetigris themselves. This, I believe, is up for $179 US, which equates to, I think it was about 150, 160 pounds. You can buy this on Amazon. It's a little bit more expensive. But if you head over to Onetigris website and put in this code, then you can get 10% off. Overall, it's an amazing tent, but there are a couple downsides, which I'm going to explain now. Nothing major, but you don't quite get enough tent pegs when you buy it. So I'd recommend buying a spare pack. You only need 2 or 3 extras. But the rest of the exterior is faultless, really. The next issue is the inner, because it's very bright white, it shows up all kinds of dirt, and you do get spots of mouldy spots if it doesn't get dried out completely after packing it away. Yeah, so other than those 2 issues, it's a brilliant tent and I'd highly recommend it to anyone. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please check out the channel for more tent reviews, gear reviews, more hiking, more camping, and I'll see you on the next one.